Maybe you're in a relationship that's not right for you and you can't seem to walk away. Maybe you're being abused. Maybe you're not being abused. Maybe you are with a good person, but they're not your person. Or maybe you are with your person, but you can't accept the love that they're giving you and you're self-sabotaging left and right. Maybe you've been presented with an opportunity, a job or a project that you rejected because you wondered if you were qualified enough for it. I don't know what your case is. I don't know what you've gone through, but you clicked on this video for a reason. You don't think you're good enough. You don't think that you are worthy for whatever you're wanting or whatever you already have in your life, whether that's a relationship, romantic or platonic, a job, whatever the case is. You don't think you're good enough. You're finding it hard to accept things. You're finding it hard to reject things that are not good for you. I get it. I've been there. I still struggle sometimes with my worth, as seeing myself as worthy. It's really hard to rewire your brain when you believe that for years. You can see my story in my last video, my first Unfiltered Insight video. I talked about my childhood trauma and the things that I had gone through that made me feel unworthy. And you're probably in a similar situation, which is why you clicked on this video. But what if I told you that you are worthy, that you are good enough, despite what maybe people have told you or what your mind has been telling you for years? You are worthy. Would you believe me? Or would you say, yeah, I believe you, but deep down you are struggling to accept that? I get it. I've been there. But it's the truth. You have been believing a lie for years. You are worthy. Self-worth is inherent. Everybody is born worthy. There's nothing that you can do that's positive to add to your worth, and there's nothing that you can do that's negative to take away from your worth. And for years, I measured myself on this measuring stick, or this barometer, if that's the right word, where the more good I did, I felt like I was worthy. I felt like I was worth being around. And then the more bad things I did, the not wisest choices or ways that I've hurt people, it knocked me down pegs and I became less worthy. But at the end of the day, I'm worthy. Self-worth is inherent. It doesn't change. I don't care what you've done. I don't care what you've gone through. Maybe somebody has looked you in your face and told you that you're unworthy, or just things that you've been through, like childhood trauma, has made you feel unworthy. You are worthy. There's nothing that can be done to change that. Self-esteem may fluctuate. You may feel a certain type of way about yourself. You may feel negatively about yourself when you do wrong, and you may feel positively about yourself when you're doing good. But self-esteem and self-worth are not the same. And that's something that I learned last year, and it was eye-opening for me. I also did a podcast episode on it that I can actually link if you want to listen to it, more on self-worth and self-esteem. It's important to view yourself in a positive light, despite what you have gone through, despite what you have done. That's not easy. That's a feat to go through, to start to see yourself with loving eyes and loving yourself. It takes a lot of inner work and things like therapy. I would know because I've been through it. I'm still going through it. But my self-worth does not change. Like I said, when you're on a healing journey, you're not doing things to become worthy. You're not healing to become worthy. You're not growing to become worthy. You're not on this fitness journey to lose 30 pounds in order to become worthy. Really, the healing journey is about realizing that you have been worthy all along. All along. All along. And those things on the side that you're doing, like working on your fitness and things like that, those are just extras. Those are just bonuses. Those are just side dishes to the meal, if that makes sense. And I had to learn that. I had to come to terms with that. I had to study that and ruminate on that and chew on that to really understand it. And it was not easy. Your self-esteem may fluctuate depending on the situation. But no matter your actions, no matter someone else's actions towards you, that does not change your worthiness. Even if somebody made you feel so worthless, it doesn't mean that you are. You are worthy. You are enough. You are worth that relationship. You are worth that friendship. You are worth that job. You are worth loving. You are worth keeping around. You're worth being around. All of the things. All of the things. You are worthy, and your worth does not change. This was just put on my heart to record, and I do hope that it helps somebody. But please understand, you are worthy, and you are enough.